apples don't fall far from their tree, and a bad tree cannot produce a good fruit. Lately, I've seen online a lot of people talking about the Boala interview, but there's one thing we're missing that I want us to probably look into very well. What I believe the president did is that he's trying to show us that when it comes to politics, whatever you are hearing from the opposition, they are doing so because they are not eating out of the national cake right now. But the moment you allow them to eat a little, they will switch. They will do what? They will switch. Nigeria happened to be a place where the large majority of the population have self-interest compared to national interest. They are about what they can get, not what they will offer nationally. And that is a big problem in the Nigeria of today. When I say I like President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for one thing, I like him for the fact that he is the kind of man that is so crafty in making people eat their vomit. I like how it shows Nigeria that you see these people that are bashing me, I'm going to let them eat their vomit. And he did it very crafty. You see, he did it in such a way that it made people to see it by paying attention while they're not paying attention. And he did it very smartly. What the president is saying is that I'm going to prove to Nigerians that these people, they are people without integrity. He's trying to show Nigerians that as much as you think they are upright, I will prove you guys wrong that they are not upright. They are only crying now because they are not eating out of the national cake. But let me give them small and see how they will react. Let me give them small and see if their narratives will change. And that is the kind of Nigeria we are today, where people set their conscience for the highest bidder. Their loyalty is for the highest bidder, not for the country. We've seen lately where we see people who are fighting for the right cause suddenly switch because they are trying to join the winning team. Like the saying, they are only trying to do what? Survive by joining the winning team. I don't blame them. That's the type of politics that we play in Nigeria. I believe this should have opened people's eye that don't just take people's word for it. So next time you see people on television, if they are talking against opposition, please do not take their word serious. Have your own mind. Believe that all these people are what? They are all political jobbers. They just need somewhere to pin so that they can eat. Do not take them serious anymore. And do not take their word for anything. This is the more reason you need to be objective in your thinking. Do not allow a word of mouth from someone on TV cloud your judgment. All these people are just looking for what they will eat. I just want to use this opportunity that get your mind straight. Do not be led by confusion. Be convinced enough to see to a Nigeria that work for everybody and stay clear of people of double mouth. Stay clear from people who we call the president of fraud or drug dealer and make a statement that they will never work with the president. Stay away from people that parade themselves on social media with native regalia with a walking stick. If you want a better Nigeria, you cannot afford to allow people who are only looking for something to eat to manipulate your mind. For me personally, I don't know Showore. I've never met Showore one-on-one. But what I believe that man stands for, I believe that is the kind of man Nigerians need right now to lead them as a president. But I can guarantee you, people will still not vote for him. They will still go ahead and vote for those who put them in poverty so that they can share rice for them during Ramadan. They will still go ahead and vote for those who deprive them of having access to quality health and quality education, but would neglect those who are fighting for them daily to have a better Nigeria. They would rather vote for someone that will give them 10,000 naira than to vote for someone who can make the life of their children and their own life very comfortable while we have Nigeria that work for everybody. They would rather vote for their oppressor than to vote for those who are fighting for their freedom. That is Nigeria of today. Like I said, I don't know Showore, but for what I can see among all the candidates, I believe he's the only one I can see. I'm not saying Showore is going to be saint 100%. You see, I like Peter because I support him the first time, but this second time, I kind of lose my grip on him a little bit. And you know why? It's not showing me enough of what I call the quality of a good leader. You see, a leader needs to be grounded. You need to be stable. You see, flipping from one party to another due to whatever reason, to me, does not show a sign of good leader. A good leader should be able to bring his party together. A quality of good leader is to be able to manage conflicts, either little or large. You should show that you are willing to resolve an issue, not jumping from party to party. And that kind of attitude is making me not to have that much trust in Peter Obi anymore. Yes, I know sometimes you have to dine with the devil to get what you want, but I'm kind of losing the grip. And that's why I'm leaning towards Showore right now. And like I said in my first video, I would have loved Peter Obi and Showore to be together. I would have loved it so much for Nigeria, for these two guys to run Nigeria affairs. But what do I know? So before I go, I want you to know that when it comes to politics, don't be triggered by what people say. Don't be triggered by politician promise, and don't be triggered by the backlash of an opposition. A politician can promise you something, that does not mean they're going to do it, because they're only telling you what you want to hear. That does not mean they're going to deliver on it. Just like the president said in the first campaign that if I do not provide stable electricity, don't vote me second term. And if promise is a promise, I don't think President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to run for second term, because he already failed on his promise. And this is why it is very dangerous for us as people to be voting based on ethnicity, religion, or whatever affiliation. It is best that we vote because of competence, not because of bias. And for this reason, I will encourage you to do away with all bias-minded and vote based on competence. Before I go, I'm going to leave you with this, and I would like this to be in your subconscious, that if any politician will buy your vote, if a politician will pay 100 million, even 50 million, even 30 million to buy a nomination form, and that same politician will come and bribe you for a thumbprint, or if that person will come and buy your vote, that is a sign that that is not your messiah, all right? Anyone who is trying to buy your vote is not a messiah. Whoever wants to transform Nigeria does not need to spend 100 million. The true person who wants to transform Nigeria is going to be on the street fighting for the people. And that person I see right now is Showore. I don't know if I'm shouting, but if this speaks to your mind, I will encourage you to be fair to Nigeria, your country, by voting your conscience, not by selling your vote. I'll see you on the next one. May God bless you, and may God bless Nigeria. Bye-bye.